Good morning. I am Madhurima Datta, Zoology and Biology Educational Content Creators. Today's content for BSc Zoology Honors, MSc Zoology, CUET exam, UG and PG for Zoology and CSIR Net Life Sciences. Unit or paper is the diversity of life form and the part is non-coded and topic important taxa of the phylum subkingdom Protista. Now I will discuss about the four phylum characteristics of the Protista. First phylum is phylum Sarcomastigophora. It gets its name from the combination of Sarcodina, which is an older term used for amoeboids, and Mastigophora, which is an older term for flagellates. The characteristics of phylum Sarcomastigophora are locomotion. These organisms use flagella. This is a whip-like structure, or pseudopodia, that is the false feet for movement. Structure. They are unicellular or colonial with a monomorphic nucleus, one type of nucleus, except for certain foraminifera stages. Next, nutrition. They can be autotrophic, heterotrophic, or saprozoic. Subphyla. Mastigophora. Known as flagellates, they move using one or more long whip-like flagella. Next, Sarcodina subphyla. Known as amoeboid, they move using pseudopodia. Next, subphyla Opalinata. Organisms with many cilia-like flagella. Next, reproduction, primarily asexual, typically via longitudinal fusion. Next, habitat. They are found in diverse environments, including soil and water. Next, medical importance. This group includes parasites like Entamoeba histolytica and Trypanosoma. Next phylum is phylum Epicomplexa. Epicomplexa are a phylum of unicellular parasitic alveolates characterized by an apical complex, a structure used for host cell invasion. The presence of a non-photosynthetic plastic known as epicoplast and gliding motility. They are all parasitic, typically with complex life cycles alternating between sexual and asexual stages, often using intermediate hosts, and include major pathogens like Plasmodium and Toxoplasma. Apical complex, a specialized structural arrangement of secretory organelle, that is microneem or rocktris, polar rings and microtubules at the apical end of the cell designed to invade host tissue. Next, epicoplast, a relict non-photosynthetic plastid derived from algae through secondary endosymbiosis, crucial for survival and metabolic pathways like fatty acid synthesis. Next, obligate parasites. All parasites are parasites living within the host tissues or body's cavities, causing illness such as malaria, plasmodium, coccidosis, that is aimeria, and toxoplasmosis. Next, complex life cycle. This organism features alternating sexual asexual reproduction, that is zygogeny or merogeny, and sexual reproduction is gametogony or sporogony. Motility. Mature epicomplexans lack cilia or flagella, using a distinct gliding motility to move. Next, morphology. They are small unicellular alveolates that produce infect spore known as sporozoites. Next phylum is phylum Celiophora. Phylum Celiophora consists of complex single-celled eukaryotic organisms characterized by hair-like appendages called cilia used for movement and feeding. Key features include nuclear dimorphism, that is distinct macro and micronuclei, asexual reproduction via transverse binary fission, and sexual recombination through conjugation. Characteristic of phylum Celiophora. Locomotion and feeding. Covered in cilia, short and hair-like structures that are used for swimming, crawling, sweeping food particles, that is bacteria, algae, into a specialized oral group or cytosome, that is mouth. Next, nuclear dimorphism. Possesses two types of nuclei. Macronucleus, that is large polyploid, manages daily metabolism and growth, and micronucleus, that is small diploid, function in genetic recombination during sexual reproduction. Next, reproduction and genetics. Asexual reproduction occurs by transverse binary fission. Transverse binary fission means dividing at right angles to their length. Sexual reproduction occurs through conjugation where individuals exchange their haploid micronuclei. Next structure, they are protected by pellicle, a stiff outer membrane that maintains shape. They often possess contractile vacuoles for osmoregulation, that is pumping out excess water. Next, unique specialized features. Some ciliates like Suctoria have tentacles to paralyze prey, where others have few cilia called cili for walking. Next, habitat. Primarily found in aquatic environment including freshwater, marine water and soil. Next is phylum Microspora. Microsporidia are a group of spore-forming parasitic unicellular fungi. These spores contain an extrusion apparatus that has a coiled polar tube ending is an anchoring disc at the apical part of the spore. They were once considered protozoans or protists but are known to be fungi or a sister group to fungi. These fungal microbes are obligate eukaryotic parasites that use a unique mechanism to infect host cells. Next, they have been discovered in a 2017 Cornell study to infect Coleoptera, that is beetles, on a large scale. So far, about 1,500 of the probably more than 1 million species are named. My, Microsporidia are restricted to animals hosts and all major group of animal host Microsporidia. Major infect insects, but they are also responsible for common diseases such as crustacean and fishes. The named species of Microsporidia usually infect one host species or a group of closely related taxa. Approximately 10% of the known species are parasites of vertebrates. Several species, most of which are opportunities, can infect humans in whom they can cause microsporidiosis. Today's topic has ended. Please subscribe my YouTube channel Biogenesis by Madhurima for playlist of the BSc, MSc and CSINet and also class 9 to 12 biology classes.